cut this break short as the game has already started. And without further ado, this is the last game of the European qualifier for the 16th slot. And it's pretty damn hype because it's the first ever UK derby in professional Warcraft 3 history. It is DeMusliM versus Warchiefrich.
Hell yeah. A nice long best of 5. We're starting off on Terrana Stand, the macro map. So get settled in, boys. This might be a long one. Normally on this map, when we see this matchup, it's almost always MK versus Warden, but Warchiefrich, as Neutron just correctly prophesized, likes playing Demon Hunter. And we do see Demon Hunter against the MK first here. By the way, ahead of this series and of today's matches, I was messaging with Rich a little bit, and I asked him, how you doing, how you feeling about this? I know you don't like playing Keeper so much, right? Why don't you play him at all? And Warchiefrich's answer I thought was quite entertaining. He said, I can't stomach, those were his words, I can't stomach playing Keeper. I said, whoa, that's a pretty strong statement. Why is that? He said, Keeper is too easy. I need to have some pride in my win.
Oh, wow. Big statements by Rich. Damn. Okay, so he's trying with the Demon Hunter and apparently finding the hard counter as DeMusliM goes MK first.
Yeah, and with MK you can still do some things against Demon Hunter. You can try to avoid his range. You can try to throw storm bolts from afar. Maybe look for some surrounds on the Demon or on something else. But of course, once the spurns start coming in, you're gonna be in a bit of trouble. Demon here with the boots. That is the burn. That's the MK now out of mana. Did get one big kill though. He took out the Berserker. That's a big deal. Oh, and the bash against the Shadow Priest. That is very unlucky for the Night Elf. Demon Hunter chases down one kill there as well. MK follows up with his own boots. And Rich does not have a lot of supply left over here.
True that. He can contest this still with a Potion of Greater Healing. Maybe getting some chip damage in, but DeMusliM's control seems to be good. Keeping the Berserker safe away from the Warglades. And his expansion is running as well without any kind of protection. Maybe that's what he does, and maybe that's why he's becoming a father soon. So that's
ding,
ding. So he keeps up the pressure and probably killing the Entangled Goldman, but at what cost? Bash again.
Berserker's certainly going to be going down here. But the Hunter is going to be adding in some decent damage and is fairly survivable. Did he deny the Berserker with a footy?
Not sure.
I don't believe he did. I didn't quite see it. Apologies, my friends, but it's a good amount of experience here on the Demon. These entangled delays are certainly significant. But it's also a lot of XP going to the Demon Hunter. The tech has already started a while ago for Rich. DeMusliM faster with the expansion, but later with the tech. Who that's better for in the end, we will see. Losing this footman does matter, by the way, because once they're all gone, what's DeMusliM gonna do then?
That's a good question. He does have no staff, so he can run away with the boots, of course. But these footmen, yeah, they will die, and that's a lot of experience for Ridge, who also is close to finishing his second tech, and close to level 4 as well. This looked pretty bad with the 2 mercenaries down, but I think it's fine again.
Yeah, I think you recovered pretty well. DeMusliM is playing double racks. He's not going for the Asian style, super late game, tier 3, triple base. That is normally where the strength of the MK, even against the Blood Mage, against the Demon in the late game is. You get a Blood Mage, you level him up to 3, and then the level 2 Siphon beats the level 2 mana burn, and you regain mana superiority. But when you're playing double racks rifles, and you're staying on tier 2, you're definitely not playing Blood Mage. You will be playing AM, and that normally is kind of an all-in strategy.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Old school Warchiefrich goes old school Demon Hunter Panda. What a surprise. He really didn't change his style much, did he?
No, still playing what he knows, the tried and true. And he's been looking good with that. His execution is really good. Still one of the best micro Night Elves in Europe. And when I talked with him, he admitted that, yeah, he is definitely stubborn in his play, but I guess it's the way that he prefers it. Oh, solo experience for the Panda. Makes sure he gets it all, doesn't mess it up. Quel'Thalar's booties. Oh, yeah. Very nice for the Demon.
Oh man, this is lining up to be a great match already. Of course, only the start of this big best of 5. We have defend already. We get a couple of rifles in. Both expansions are running. Warchief is checking if DeMusliM is going for a cheeky lab already, which of course could enable Zeppelin drops. Or a Shredder or something. Wow. Tier 3, double Engine of Lore, but also a very early Engine of Wind.
Against Zeppelin drop, I would assume?
Yeah, I agree. He must be afraid of this. With the check on the lab and the early wind. Oh, Shredder now.
Oh. Needs to get the Zap.
Yep.
He's gonna steal the Zap.
Yep. Nicely done by DeMusliM. Quick reactions.
Can he save that somehow? I don't think so.
Staff?
Oh, he had a staff. Nice.
And now Chad is gonna be like, how? After 12 years, can they still forget about the staff?
I guess we must be noob casters, man. Feels bad.
Sometimes not knowing something makes things more exciting. That's why I love Warcraft so much.
That's what Roddy told me at WC3 for like one evening when we were both a little drunk for like 2 hours. Dude, believe me. He would say, just trust me, man. Just trust me. If there was less information, if there were fewer graphs, if there wasn't so much intel on the screen, it would be so much better. Just trust me, man. Just trust me.
I think I was there. I'm not sure. Or I was in
the decompression area.
Yeah, that was the best area.
Every day we would get back from the event. First thing Tasters would say was, all right, guys, let's have a drink and let's decompress.
Let's decompress.
We had a lot of drinks at that bar.
Good times in Xi'an. All right.
Crazy hotel, dude. The Grand Melia, I think it was called. Pretty sick.
It is no
70
tier
supply now for DeMusliM. Big army, but no tier 3. A lot of riflemans. A hell of a lot of rifles.
Who is actually the favorite here? We didn't have much time for like a pre-game talk, but to me this is since a super interesting match, of course, between two players that just come back. DeMusliM spending almost half a year already with Warcraft again, grinding a lot of ladders, playing ESL Cups here and there, but not much else. Good to see him back for DreamHack. And Warchief, of course, is all of a sudden, like 1 week ago, appeared again, and already here in the decision match.
This is a 25 supply lead. That is quite a big deal.
Fairies against rifles?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of
the one of the wind. Perfect.
Wow, so
perfect.
quick. Not much burning here. Stomble on the Panda wants to get rid of him. Next one of the wind, so he can't use the staff. Can't transfer the potion. There is potions, but that's of course a lot of gold expenses. Oh, this one of the wind coming in so handy.
Lightning shield looking good. There is no dispel against this, by the way. Demon will take a lot of damage, but he's so tanky. Levels up to 4, he's more tanky. Breath of Fire with like the AM. What's he doing? Invul last second. There's no more heal scrolls for DeMusliM. The demon also in trouble though. The rifle, focus fire, they're well upgraded. Does hurt. Demon Hunter needs to be careful. Panda back to the Moonwells. There's still quite a bit of juice left in here. He's got another combo at least, maybe 2. Demon needs to get back to the rest of the army though.
Unbelievable. Gets a bash on the Dryad. Almost another Huntress here. The Mountain King closing in on level 5. Big breath of fire into all the rifles. Riju is going through, and Demon Hunter in a world of problems once again. 3 seconds on that heal scroll. Maybe he can enter the fray once more. Yep, pop the scroll. The mana burns a priest, but there's the heal scroll. DeMusliM, great presence of mind, making it to the shop.
Rejuvenation on the Demon Hunter here, really big. The breath also doing a good job. Needs the heal scrolls. Demo needs the heal scrolls.
Triple kill. He got the heal scroll. Maybe that was the only one. He's also out of gold. This is mass murder for Warchief. 5 and 4 now.
On the Panda. Needs to burn this MK.
Yeah.
Doesn't burn him in time. Oh.
There's the hammer.
Mana control slipping a little.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, no more Stormbolt. Can he go for another potion somewhere, somehow? More and more bears for Warchief. 46 supply against 68. Both with pretty much 10 supply less than they had before. Bears from the side. Demon Hunter fully healed again. This time the mana burn is okay, but loses a bear for it. Shredder in the fight now.
Demon coming back in, but where's the big damage? The Panda doesn't have mana anymore here. Saves the bear with the staff. Moonju's looking okay. But there's so many reinforcements for the Muslim. Relentless.
With the double racks again. Oh, Demon Hunter, 36 save. But maybe the Panda is next on the list now. There is an invul. What can the Demon Hunter do to save himself? Muslim again, 70 supply. This double racks, I am so in love with the double racks.
Needs to staff back the Demon to heal him up again. Waiting for the staff cooldown.
There's 4 bears in the back.
The Muslim. Can he knock him out? One Moonwell down. Not much supply capacity left. Panda with a mana potion. Rich needs to come in here soon.
Yeah, otherwise he's supply stuck, and that's a lot of regen. That's almost a full Moonwell.
Takes out the Sorceress before she can cast slow. That's kind of a big deal.
Oh, does he though?
Okay, survives barely.
Counterattack, I guess, but on what? Expansion for the Muslim in the upper right. Very, very smart play by Ben.
One Wisp is going to be going up there. Then he can send a bear, maybe.
5, 6 bears. Not too easy to engage. He has to go through these bottlenecks, but DeMusliM is actually helping him by killing this Moonwell. Heroes from the back, bears from the south. Massive breath of fire. But again, presence of mind, heal scroll if he even needs it. Okay, 1 rifleman. But Rich is alive.
Yeah. And DeMusliM is still only tier 2.
Yeah.
How close is this Panda to 5? He's not that far away. Bears are 2-1 upgraded now also. Oh, whoops. Creeps somehow woke up. Rich might just be able to expand himself, but Lumber is low. Lumber is the big problem. Did the Shredder survive?
No.
No, the Shredder fell.
Pretty quickly as well. So more bears. Feels like he's preparing an all-in attack. Definitely needs it. The Muslim not going for the tier 3. Still. More and more riflemen.
Leaves the tome on the ground. He wasn't there for the years of Twitch chat losing their minds.
He wants to trigger. More
Tome of Retrain.
Lizard's gonna be good. Lizard or clap?
Clap. Not gonna be easy to execute that against the demon. With Invis, possible, but not easy.
Level 5 Demon Hunter. Panda with an Ankh.
Panda can get to 5 as well at the lab.
That's risky though. That's the only camp remaining. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, but there's nothing there.
Double heal scroll. Does he have triple? Oh yeah, 3 heal scrolls. Gee. Warchiefrich loves his chimeras, but in this matchup against all these rifles, I think that would be a little ill-advised. So, by the way, clap and bash.
What?
It's clap and bash.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
A lot of AoE.
Interesting. All right, Rich. Looking for a fight. He's down by 10 supply, but he's got strong heroes and also army. What is really lacking is reveal. Invis on this MK could be the game changer.
Oh yeah. Scourge Bone Chime is pretty useless for the DeMusliM. Where is the MK? Here. Has no TP. Chief is about to kick the northern right expo.
How does he not have a TP? What? No, he does. He does.
He does?
On the AM.
Ah, okay.
Panda almost 5, by the way. He's like 2 peasants or something.
So, will he TP immediately? Peasants.
The problem is, if the Muslim TP is in here, he might just be surrounded by bears instantly.
Also, this is gonna be the biggest barbecue of his life if he spawns next to the panda.
Yeah. Dude, is this Remind playing? It's just pure bears.
It's just pure bears. The master of bears. Okay, he gets a 1-for-1 trade basic. This was, of course, way better for Warchief as he could cancel this expansion. DeMusliM is not in a position to give up the natural, or can they trade this as well?
This is Siege Bears, boys. They can tear down this town hall quite quick.
I heard they need 4 more damage, though.
Well, seems like Rich doesn't need the 4 more damage. Well, 3 more. To be
3 more, yeah.
fair to Mr. Lado.
So
Right,
what's
base
next?
trade?
Muslim
TP
town
in.
portaling. He doesn't get the tree. Warchiefrich, will he commit to this? Some bears don't have surface area. Is it enough? No repair at all. Is it calculated well? Yes! Whoa!
Surgical strike.
What did he study again? Something with math?
Economy and Chinese.
Well, I guess math is involved in the economy.
Dude, he's got 1,800 gold.
I was about to say the same,
Night elves
dude.
don't have pillage usually. What's going on here?
Pillage hack. The Muslim is in trouble. There was supposed to be this 70 supply push that breaks Warchief, but no. Now mixing in Dryads.
He has 4 heal scrolls though.
Yep.
That's not bad.
But this panda, I mean, you need the heal scrolls. Both need the heal scrolls. Clap, insane. Breath of Fire, insane. Here we go. Invis cast.
Invis cast.
Smart play. And there's no dust.
TP away by Rich. He needs to park a wisp at the lab so he can perma reveal. He certainly has the gold for it.
There is a wisp pretty close. Could just send him over. Maybe forgetting about it at the moment. He's expanding upper right. And I've seen this before. The Muslim knocking on Warchief's door.
And earlier it was a big supply lead. Now it's not.
1,700 gold. That's a lot of money going into items probably. Oh, these AoE spells hurt a ton though. Huge concave. Almost StarCraft-esque. The rifles, of course, deal with these Dryads easily. Bears are starting to fall and my god, this blizzard!
MK Invul is about to run out though, and then he can be burned again. Yup, that's it for the mana. Oh, Rich has lost so many bears, however.
50 supply and dropping. He lost 30 supply in this. The heroes have to carry now.
He has to TP out though. Has to TP out. AM is level 5. Another bear is gonna fall. Level 6 Mountain King. That means ult. That means magic immunity.
Oh my god, and that means he can't be burned. What a game to open this.
Main is expired, dude. No more income for the Muslim.
And Rich is blocking the upper right. What now? Zeppelin taken out. The scout is gone. Heal scroll. 1 heal scroll only. 5.5 heroes on both sides. How many heal scrolls did the Muslim use? He still has 2.
It's pretty nuts, dude. For Cosmodan, dude. I'm just waiting.
You got the soundbox ready?
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler alert! Okay, that's gonna be a lot more claps then. He also has the potion of mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
But the Muslim is still not mining.
Rich, what does he defend? What does he give up? He got 1,000 gold, Rich! What the hell?
4,000 gold left in the middle gold mine. And it doesn't look like he wants to fight for it. He expands at the Muslim's natural!
Alright, dude.
Town is under siege.
That's a power play.
Someone really wants to show who's the best British Warcraft 3 player, huh? Getting closer to 6.
Yup.
We've seen one metamorphosis before.
And if these heroes here for Rich get to 6, they're gonna tear through rifles.
Yep. It's not that far away.
Town is under
Rich is mining upper right. It's okay to lose this. He also had a backup.
So smart. So smart. Why fight if you can just kill the buildings?
600 gold for Rich. Tech is gone. That means no potions. He actually has no main building anymore. And he can TP out to the upper right or to wherever.
First clap is noticeable, but there was no follow-up damage. And now as the army arrives, he TPs out. Not losing anything.
Keeping DeMusliM also at 58. 2 rifles bottom left. Misrallied probably. He sees this tree now. It's like, dude, really? Really? This upper right expo is the key. Oh, but Rich in kind of a moon-esque fashion expanding on his former natural as he has the gold.
A player's forces
Even
are
lets the
under
Tree of
attack.
Life finish at the expansion, really? Or is he waiting for the last second?
I don't know.
Does that finish? Wow. MK finds the bears, though. It's a lot of damage towards them. Oh, man, so many of them. Deep in the red already.
Close
One
to
rifle
6.
taken out, 2 rifles taken out. Demon comes back in.
Mana burn a little late, of course.
MK surrounded!
Wait, what? There's an invul he could probably pass. Staff out here. He keeps the surround close. There's not surrounded. Invis save. And once again, no wisp at the lab.
Town is under
All the mana on the MK. It's gonna take a long time until he has all this regen again, I guess. Well, with the Brilliant Aura, maybe not that long.
Tree of Life is no more.
Demon and Panda. Almost 6, both of them.
That's the win condition, I guess.
Going for another TP, just to be safe.
Ultimate level 5, by the way. Level 3 aura. The Muslim is revealed.
And again, we go for the buildings. Rich knows where they are now.
How fast is this, though?
And with the Panda coming in, it's gonna be quite fast with this Breath of Fire level 3. Doesn't have that big of a mana pool. He can use like 2 breaths and the ult on the Panda, and that's it. If he gets to 6.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, MK says hello. Risks a mana burn. And does get burned. Okay, no more mana for you.
Priest down.
And with
Next
that,
kill.
Rich may
Double.
want to take this fight.
2 priests gone. Riju can be so good if there's no dispel. There's no breakers, of course, as well. He is tearing through the casters. Oh my god. And DeMusliM doesn't give us the ultimate. Rich celebrates with Metamorphosis and Earthstorm and Fire. And 1-0 for Warchiefrich.
Player's forces are under attack.
With the crazy hold, dude.
Yeah.
That was 50 supply against 75.
Yep.
Resilient play by Rich, staying alive in his main, juggling his heroes, losing the Demon Hunters so many times, barely, or almost rather.
This was really cool. That was a good start. Like, Terrana Stand, always a banger in this matchup. And these players show that we would love to have both of them in the top 16, but there can only be one Englishman. Warchiefrich, man, how good was this decision making?
And his control always, man. You can always count on him controlling his army as well. The Breastland, the Demon is in the right position, the Bear saves are great, the Regers are on point. Dispels when he needs them.
Ah, what did we do without these guys in this scene? Great to have them back. DeMusliM, of course, still dancing on 2 weddings with StarCraft and Warcraft together. Always cool. It's always some extra spice when he plays in the tournament. Doesn't really matter if ESL Cup or not. Or this. And Warchiefrich. This is one of the ultimate comebacks. So, Remo, what now?
Now we go into Amazonia, map 2. Rich in the lead. But it was a very unique game. Terran stand. This was an MK first going up against a Demon Hunter. You know, Rich has a weakness as a Night Elf that few other Night Elves have, and that he's very, very predictable. He's gonna play Demon, Dryad, Bears, and either Naga or Panda. You know this is coming. He's not gonna fast expand. He's not gonna play Keeper. He's not gonna play Warden. He's gonna play solid, straight up. He kind of plays like Happy plays his Night Elf account on ladder. You know what's coming, but he plays it extremely well.
Okay.
One of the very few who still plays Demon Hunter. In Asia, almost everyone has moved away from the blind man. In Europe, more players still hold to him. But I think Rich is by far the strongest Demon Hunter player in Europe nowadays.
Yeah. And with that, probably the world.
Well, my boy Colorful would have to speak a word to you about that.
Yeah, did he add you to the friend list now that we can have a word with him?
That was about Fortitude, and he did add me to the friend list, if you want to know.
No, we also talked about Colorful, and that was yesterday, I think. Anyway, it is, of course, a Demon Hunter once again. It is no MK here on this map. It's an Archmage. So, is this going to be rather a push, or is it an expansion? Can we say that about DeMusliM? What's the style?
I'm not exactly sure. I feel like he is, like most humans, preferring the expansion style, but I'm not confident to say that this would be exclusively Expo. When Rich was active and at his peak, was Immolation Harass already a thing?
Oh, that was the good old days of Ancient Isles, my friend, where the human tried to expand with 10 peasants and the Night Elves were opening with Huntress, Glaives, and Immolation Demon Hunter. How can one forget about this glorious meta?
Dude, Ancient Isles. Was that the worst? No, it was not the worst map.
No, these snow maps, man.
Dude, I thought Melting Valley was definitely too good for human a little bit. That was interesting. But Secret Valley? God damn, Secret Valley,
What about
dude.
Snowdrop?
I don't... Like, which tournaments was that even played? It wasn't that many, was it?
PGL, I think. God, that map was horrible.
Yeah, guys, we definitely have by far the best map pool of all time at the moment.
And of course, Echo Isles contributes to that, huh?
Well, Echo Isles is the part that we could definitely greatly improve. I agree. Demon Hunter starting out with a lot of creeping, not concerned with harassing the AM at all.
Is this because, like, taking creeps away from the map early limits the chances, like, to get a high-level second hero?
I think he just plays very Demon Hunter centric. This is a centerpiece. This is how he's going to stay alive in the mid game. This is how he's going to be strong in the late game. And he just wants to make sure he gets level 3. He has confidence in his ability that if it goes to high level hero versus high level hero, he sees himself ahead with his execution, would be my interpretation. AM steals the slippers away. That's a bit of a shame. Demon would have loved to have those.
Dude, that's both been +9.
Well, I mean, he could only get one of them. Yeah.
He has the claw.
Yeah, sure. Correct. And plus 0.9 armor.
0.9.
0.9?
Ja.
Ja.
Remo Deutschcast jetzt.
Vorwärts. Thank you, Coil Twitch bot, with the 100 bits.
Damn, already the bot's giving us support. That must mean something.
I mean, most of our viewers are view bots, right? Everybody knows that.
Did you pay them this month, or do I still have to do it?
Yeah, I did it.
Good.
No problem.
Tier 2 on the way. Blacksmith again. Rifles.
All right, one base rifles.
Is DeMusliM playing Blood Mage?
I was wondering the same thing. That's the NetEase style. I feel like very few European humans have adapted this well, though. I would expect the Naga.
Yeah, me too.
Naga, perhaps?
Waiting for the tech. Tier 2 is about to finish for Warchiefrich as well.
A player's
How good is
forces
his
are
Naga?
Pretty good. As all that he plays, I would say.
Okay. Also Warden?
Well, he doesn't play that, so it's a non-factor.
That's level 3 right here. And still waiting for the second hero choice of DeMusliM.
He lost map positioning at the tavern, which is not good.
Yeah.
player's forces
Normally, when
are
you go
under
for footies and rifles early, you're supposed to have decent map control for the tier 2 stage, especially with the ability to call militia for the Naga timing. But he gets her now. Dude, the Naga sort of creeps to level 2 already. Warchiefrich's efficiency is off the charts.
So sick, right? Finally, we got the Naga for DeMusliM.
Needs to call militia for this camp.
Otherwise, it's gonna creep jack hard. And that's pretty much exactly what's happening. Damage on the Naga. Can the Demon Hunter get in front to block a little? He just has one target though. Boots not even there yet, so fast. Militia's
Doesn't
trying
even
to
need the
block.
boots. Still gets the kill. Are you kidding me?
Dude, like Beckham, he's dribbling through these militia. One more hit.
Oh!
Oh, gets
Round
surrounded though. And the Naga survives. What? Fork?
Not even
Fork?
that bad.
Was almost in range, dude.
It's not that bad for Rich, though. Like, he didn't get the Naga kill, but she's so hurt. The middle camp, he still might be able to claim. And this is also a lot of time bought for the tier 3, which he's waiting for.
Thank you, Nem, with the 10 euros. Wait, so I'm supposed to be a bot and get money? Seems I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, it seems like there's a little bug in your code or something. You should get that checked, bro.
It's a very nice distraction from our NemBot. Very good. I see the updates are kicking in. The patch. The bot patch is very nice.
Good job, Remo.
And that's both Kobold camps going to Warchief. That is not ever what you want to have happen in this matchup, especially.
Gotta be so careful now. The map is so small, and Rich can pretty much do whatever he wants.
a player's forces
Mana
are
burn,
under
Fork
attack.
Lightning, Naga gone.
Rich also doesn't have a TP though, and it's easy to fall into the slow and militia trap. So he's gonna take it a little bit slower here. He's gonna continue to creep in the corner. Maybe that Demon Hunter tanking away. Oh, with the evasion, with the ring. It's a beautiful.
On this map, Remo, if you play Archmage, Naga, Rifle, aren't you supposed to hit the Night Elf base before there's too many Master Bears?
That's normally what we see. But the Muslim has other ideas. He's expanding on 50.
Oh, wow. Human Tier 2 expansion versus upcoming bears. When Tier 3 is done already. I would call this ambitious.
Good work though. Like Rich is, it's not like he's super strong. He's not weak by any means. But I wouldn't say he's necessarily got the stronger army right now. I'd like to see Rich just counter expand. But first he needs to scout the expo up here.
Player's forces
And then also he kind of needs lumber. That keeps on happening with Rich. That he doesn't have lumber because of missing shredder. I guess last game he did have a shredder. For a while.
Could get one. It doesn't have the supply though.
is under siege.
Orb of Venom, off we go. Naga level 3 with the robe is also pretty strong here for Rich. Zippity Zap. Dryad Slow coming in.
2 potential kills. One without the Fork Lightning. Here we go. Doesn't hit the one in the upper left. No real dispel here. Abolish isn't finished yet.
Rich has the resources for the counter-X. Pan. Schön.
Was about to say, do we have a new abbreviation here? The counteraxe?
I was thinking, is that worth trying to cement? And nah, it's just a little weird.
Dude, whenever I cast with Carson and Bedu, I'm a little confused because they say rejuve instead of reju,
Forces are under attack.
and invuln instead of invul.
Okay,
They add-
rejuve, I can see that. That sounds pretty nice, but invuln, isn't that super clumsy?
It also feels bad when you say it. So, people watching, try to say that invuln. It's not good. We will not adapt that.
Yeah, rejuve, that has a ring to it, you know, phonetically, it's kind of nice. I can see that, but rejuve, but invuln, I mean, yeah. Khadgar's pipe. Well, for the bears, it's mostly nice. For the heroes,
Also very good for the experience, of course. Now DeMusliM trying to distract from his expansion. Keep the bears away from the economy. Cannot allow the bears to reach too many rifles. How happy do you think you are when you play StarCraft 2 for 2 years and then you play Warcraft again? How happy are you about the town portal?
yeah, it's a nice item. I guess the Protosses have it, kind of, right? With the what's it called? Recall?
A player's
Or was that
forces are
removed?
under attack.
Some things were removed. I haven't been watching much StarCraft recently.
I'm missing out, dude. It's really good.
But DeMusliM is a Terran player. The only race that requires real skill, as far as Reddit is concerned.
Same for human, right?
No, I don't think humans are that elitist. I think everyone can agree human and orc are the hardest to play, but it's not like human is the only difficult one.
Some archers getting killed here. Closer and closer to level 4. Oh, not even that. Warchief breaking upkeep. DeMusliM already at 73. It's pretty much the same situation as we had before on Terranas.
Widespread here of the rifles. Good damage against the bears. Man, they're getting gunned down quick.
Heal scroll.
Heal scroll only does that much. Counter heal scroll by DeMusliM, also not looking too bad. He's losing a few rifles, but there's so many of them. Demon Prey tanking a lot of damage.
2 rifles about to fall here, though. There's still bears and quick reinforcements. Could use another reju, kills another priest, and it's all the dispel
Can't get
gone.
rid of the reju. He doesn't have any kind of dispel.
Yeah, and now
he
this
does.
Demon Hunter Bears seems to be
What?
cleaning this again.
Rich.
The key here, take out the priest,
hell?
and that's more and more rifles. The DeMusliM losing control about his army a little bit. Maybe
How are you
didn't
so good, Richard?
add
is
the
insane.
reinforcements to the group. Always rejuvenation.
I am level 4. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna let you finish. But guess what? This Demon Hunter is about to hit level 5 and it's GG again. That was a 20 supply lead again.
That was a 20 supply lead, Remo. This Warchiefrich kid, I think we're up to something. I think this boy is starting some hype.
With the rich kid. Up 2-0. 3 match points now, boys.
Feels like he's he's of course the self-proclaimed war chief, but I mean, if you watch these games, he has a point. He has a point. That was a sick fight.
How is he the only one that makes Demon Hunter Bears look good? For everyone else, it just looks like the trashiest stuff ever.
I don't know. He is losing a lot. Like, this is a fascinating dynamic in the fights. He's losing 3 bears or something. And it thinks, okay, yeah, this should be it. And then all of a sudden, he's not even using too many wisps, right? Against, like, detonate against the priest or something. And then all of a sudden, the priests all have no mana anymore. And then Reju is carrying hardcore.
I think also in that scenario, the Blood Mage was severely lacking.
Yeah.
If he has a level 3 Blood Mage there, if he siphons the demon over and over, and if he banishes all the bears, would be much stronger.
Yeah.
This is something that the NetEase humans have figured out a while ago, but humans in Europe always are still, or seem to still be resistant to. But man, Rich. Rich! bringing just solid strength back to the Night Elves. Not having to rely on fast expansion and cheeky plays and weird, unreliable things. No, just straight up solid execution. And one hell of a strong Demon Hunter to carry him.
Yeah. Question is, why is there not enough mana on the priests? That's not normal, right? Like on Terranat at the end, the castles were way too far up front, and he just slaughtered them. I'm not too sure what the mistake was here. Definitely lost a little bit of control in the fight. What's up?
Yuri in chat. Damn this Crypt Lord.
Damn this Warchief is what I say about this. It is a 2-0 lead. It is 3 match points for Warchiefrich. We got a couple of supporters. Thank you exactly for the €5. With love. Much love, my friend. And Alf WC3, thank you for the 2-month subscription. 20 supply, dude!
But this can't end in another 3-0, right? We started with a 3-0. The intermission match was a 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
This can't be the next 3-0. Guys, come on.
That would be a 9-0 streak.
That would be a 9-0 streak.
Holy smokes. DeMusliM, what's your answer? Trailing against the ropes, about to be knocked out. Archmage it is.
And surprise, surprise, Demon Hunter again.
Kevin is saying in chat, like, what about Spellbreakers? Don't you need Spellbreakers?
Yeah, for stealing Rejuve, they're pretty good.
But
they don't really have that much damage against bears, so...
dude, feedback damage is awesome.
Well...
A player's forces are under attack.
There's definitely a lot of arguments for having just mass rifles. The more you have, the better your firepower is, the better you can snipe out the bears. I think as long as you have decent dispel with priests, you don't necessarily need breakers. But I didn't have adept training. I think that was the big mistake that game. And I would even say second hero, with Blood Mage not being the choice.
Let's see if he learned something. Creeping the big ogre, instant consumable, Warchief, of course, with the Demon Hunter. How familiar is he with these maps? Oh, big mana, nice. With these new maps that we play in Warcraft these days.
He's definitely been playing quite a bit of ladder by now. On his main account, I think it's at least 70 games, and there are the rumors of Smurfs. But certainly not as familiar as with the other ones, that's true. Demon gonna get level 2 here. Replenish is nice. DeMusliM, is he gonna expand?
3 farms? Oh, 4 farms. It definitely looks like an expansion.
And what we haven't seen yet is expand, creep, play defensive, react, make sure you don't lose too much, and then go tier 3. Human tier 3 is so strong. Why is he refusing to go there? I mean, on AZ he couldn't really because he went for a tier 2 expo and then had to muscle up to control the map. But on TS he could have.
Wisp in for the detonate, maybe. Yep, gets the water elemental here. Prism of evasion, and the Demon Hunter is in. Can't steal any creeps anymore, and there's no immolation, I guess. No, there's not. So just a couple of right clicks.
Quick with the Archer Micro. Doesn't feed them away too easily. One with Shadow Meld. Saves that one. But not the most damage here towards this Human Expo. Pretty solid defensive play here so far, I'd say, by DeMusliM.
Yep.
Forces are under attack.
That is, of course, not the big attack. Needs to establish this town hall. Oops, sorry. It's more kills. Ah, lightning shield. Sweet.
Nice. All right. I like this so far by DeMusliM. Get the expo up, get a couple of footies, maybe some defend.
Counter expo. Quick reaction by Warchief. Didn't accomplish too much. Knows that DeMusliM invested a lot into stones. Can't really do too much either at the moment. But there's a lot of water elementals here.
Tier 2 about to finish. Is it Naga for the tempo or Panda for the late game?
Should be Panda, right? Map is kind of big-ish with a lot of camps, and you go for the expo. So why would you go for a tempo push?
Yeah, it can just be to hold on against the expand to make sure you can get the expo up.
Okay. We've seen the true strength of a Naga in a Neutron game with the Tornado.
Yeah. I hope DeMusliM this time is more patient and just takes it late. Sit back, defend, make sure you're not losing too much, and buy your time until tier 3. It's gonna be a while, but once you get there, you're gonna be strong.
Alright, which is distracting. It's a good amount of footmen by now. When do you stop producing footmen like this?
Never!
Who are you,
I think
Fish?
like 8, 9. Fish?
Yeah, Fish from the Philippines or whatever that was. Or Malaysia.
Ah, okay.
He was playing MK Mass footman. More losses for Rich here, though. One archer after the next. Expo up, but DeMusliM is so ready. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Almost.
Threatening us around.
A player's forces are under attack.
Might get it, actually.
Oh.
Nice!
Can wake up the creeps. But yeah, that's a TEP. Sweet. Looks like DeMusliM is back in business.
Yeah. By far the best game for him so far. A lot of experience taken away from this demon who is still struggling on level 2 only.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is something that can absolutely be a problem for Demon Hunter Archer. If you don't have Warden, if you don't have Keeper, just dealing with defend footies, it's kind of tough.
Yeah. And that doesn't get much better. Heroes are low. The trades didn't really go his way at all. Here's tier 2. He's taking to tier 3. He's getting his beloved Dryad Bears. So this is a power spike right now. No blacksmith yet. No double racks yet.
A player's
Doesn't
forces
look like
are
we
under
get double
attack.
racks though, right?
Nope. And I'm very happy to see that. Tier 3, Inner Fire, Triple Hero. Let's do this.
Yeah, this Naga hasn't worked out. Or paid off at all. Worked out, paid off. Second hero for DeMusliM. Naga again.
Don't do it.
Looks like it.
I'd like
But
to
it
say
could actually be dangerous. There's no TP, there's no staff, there's no boots.
it's a lot of footies here to protect her though, and the demon isn't level 3 yet.
No, I mean,
Ah,
Well,
maybe on the other side.
yeah.
Especially archers, potentially easy to kill. Rich is counting the seconds until tier 3. Orb of Venom is gonna help a lot.
DeMusliM here, Sanctum, double Sanctum. Double Sanctum rifles, Remo. Tier 3
2 again.
denied.
Why are you refusing to play tier 3, man? It's so strong.
He will have his reasons. Last hit here, Wand of the Wind again. And in the first game, there was a wonderful weapon to disable the Night Elf heroes, who still can't find level 3.
Bear's now in though.
Yeah, but
Soon
they're
with a massive training.
initiate. No, it needs adapt first.
Oh,
Kind of forgot about that.
yeah. Sometimes that happens, I guess.
Just like Game of Thrones Season 8. We do have a counter expansion up, and now the big tech lead for Warchief. He's trying to get his bears online once again, and we see a big round of production for DeMusliM. And with that double sanctum, he is adding breakers to the mix real quick.
And this Demon Hunter isn't super stacked at all.
True.
To be able to take out a lot of breakers or anything like that. The 70 supply push is going to be scary once again. It's going to be really, really strong. But if it fails, DeMusliM is again going to be in trouble. And he got 0 heal scrolls. But there should still be one in the shop.
0-1 upgrade for Rich. 1-1 upgrade for DeMusliM coming. Both with big emphasis on armor.
That's a tanky Demon Hunter. Big heal pot. Let's go.
Who's gonna get more off of this map? They're kind of destined to meet at the red spot.
Okay, level 3. Alright, Rich, how greedy is he? When's he going into upkeep? Now. Shouldn't be DeMusliM pushing at the expansion right at this moment?
I don't know, he wants level up on the Naga far away though. Rich doesn't punish this. This could be big.
This is time for Rich though. I think this is fine. If Rich gets up to 80 supply, he's happy. A happy camper.
More bears.
And also with the creep route here for DeMusliM going top left,
He's stuck.
it's gonna take him a long time to actually get to the expansion.
DeMusliM is getting more sorcerers though. That was something I feel was lacking as well. More crowd control. On map 1 of course we had the clap, but afterwards sorcerers desperately lacking.
It's a lot of bears queued.
Oh, claws.
67 supply suddenly for Rich.
We finally got some damage.
Damage! Okay.
And level 4.
And level 4 demon.
Oh, he's so tanky.
Many tank. So how many heal scrolls we got? 2 heal scrolls, invul pot, 80 supply, DeMusliM going in. He can still afford tier 3 by the way. Could do it right now.
More upgrades is the answer though. Priest Adept plus Spellbreaker stealing reju. This is not gonna be easy for Warchief. DeMusliM has identified this mistake. Militia streaming in from everywhere. How do you hold this?
His move is going down. It's going to supply block him as well. But he goes for the heroes in the back right away. Bear streaming in from every angle also. Wisp detonates are crazy! There's no slow anymore from these Sorks.
Okay, Militia coming in, trying to get rid of this Archer and Dryad play. Demon Hunter is tanking 1,000,000 damage. One of the wind now dispelled immediately. Heal scroll on the DeMusliM side. That was the last one, I guess. Yes, it was.
One of the wind charges all used. The DeMusliM's army is still pretty healthy. 75 supply. Demon Hunter, what can he do? How strong is he really with this Orb of Venom? Finding some more kills, but Warchiefrich is down to less than 50 supply now. AM still has the invul, may have to use it. Not too many bears left. The damage here for Rich doesn't seem to be that high. He has 1-1 upgrades, but that's not that good. More and more detonates coming in, however. There's no mana on this human side. Taking out the priests again. One of Mana Steel, AM in trouble. Invul potion used.
Oh, Bear blocks himself a little. Demon Hunter still has the invul potion as well. Naga taking out another Dryad, but maybe dies for his sins. Demon Hunter chasing down Naga, maybe with another arrow. Naga versus Naga action, but... Oh, the level up! Are you kidding me?
No way!
Safe with 2, sends it back in. That's level 5. 3 bears survive. 2 more footmen about to drop, but no real damage. An absolute slobber knocker on Northern Isles.
Insane detonates, dude. There was so much mana burned.
The dust settles and DeMusliM is at 73. That's a lot of production going on right now. But same for Warchief. Naga coming back. More bears. Expo still there, though. And that's the red spot. Jesus!
Maybe a bit of a risk. He could be getting pushed at this time, but
Yeah.
he feels that he has to go for it.
Maybe that should be DeMuslim's move here. To move down immediately.
Gunning. Meh.
Yeah, agility and intelligence is really not the greatest combo. Agility and strength would have been okay.
But it
But
is
the-
level 5.
The big blue death ball is rolling towards Rich's expansion once again. Archmage 5, heal scroll. Naga back.
Town is under siege.
How long can he hold this tree?
Players' forces are under
Rich at 60, supply stuck. 20, supply again.
Alright, this has to
Okay.
be it, right? Right? This has to be it? This time? This time this has to be it.
Expo's down. And he snipes the detonates before they can hit all the casters. Pendulum swings though. There is no TP.
Yeah, exactly. What's he gonna sell?
players' forces
Belts?
are under
Okay.
attack.
Keeps the
Goes for
hood.
the TP.
How good is the Sim City? There's still some surface.
Town is under siege.
Does not have... What's it called? The roar thing.
Roar.
Mark of the Claw.
Repair. Level 5 Demon Hunter. Naga. Not in this. Fork Lightning would be great. DeMusliM Town portaling. How good is the disable? Rich trying.
What?
There's a
What?
TP. He's clicking through. Demon Hunter damage is lacking. He's going for it, and this time it's not enough.
Players'
Oh,
forces are under
50
attack.
HP.
And now, Rich, what?
Yeah, we've had some crazy fights, some crazy comebacks by Rich in this series. But for this next one, he would have to outdo himself like never before, I almost want to say.
Experience graph swings in the Muslim's direction heavily.
A player's forces are under attack.
Expo again by Chief, but he needs to survive this fight.
It's not that many Sorks, by the way. This is hardly any slow. It's a lot of supply. It's a lot of breakers with a lot of upgrades.
Heal scroll, Invo potion. Looks like the Muslim got this. 80 versus 55. He needs metamorphosis, but he's way too far away. Heal scroll.
Demon Hunter. Sign dropped quite low over there, but he's got the Invul Potion still.
How fast can he
They are
steal this
frontline.
Reju?
Starting to melt.
Invo potion now without Reju. And that's GG! The Muslim is alive!
Whew. Alright, boys, we have a series. We're not ending the day with 3 O's only.
That's what we were hoping for. We have had this weekend a lot of series that seemed to be pretty one-sided in the beginning, and then we had strong comebacks. There was, for example, the case in Kiwikaki versus Cruncher. Wouldn't be opposed to 5 mapper if you ask me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what we all want to see. But dude, how close was that, man? Rich almost completely broke him and held there again. If he holds there a little bit better, if he doesn't lose the Naga and maybe one more bear survives, then again the tier 2 push fails, and again Rich is firing on all cylinders. DeMusliM is playing risky games here every time. He always goes for these tier 2 pushes. He kind of gives the initiative to Rich. If Rich plays really, really, really well and holds these tier 2 pushes, DeMusliM does set himself behind.
Yeah. Feels like he has big respect for the heavy tier 3. I don't know why, really. Do you see the game, by the way?
It's not up yet.
Ah, there we go. Was a rehost.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a great series. Great
Human tier
series
three,
to end the European qualifier. 3,700 people. Ah.
Yeah.
For a qualifier.
The very last game before we go into the summer season with the 16 best players in Europe. Last Refuge our next map. And this must certainly be a map that Rich is very familiar with.
Absolutely. Last Refuge was pretty much introduced when Warchiefrich was at his best. Was played at WCA 2015 for sure. All right. Game 4. Still match points. But DeMusliM fighting. So, is it Demon Hunter Archmage once again, or do we get a curveball? Seems unlikely. But here we go.
Yeah, on this map it is very, very likely that this is going to be the face-off. Dude, I'm getting a serious deja vu from earlier today. Which match was that? Where we had the Night Elf creeping greedy Ancient of War at the Merchant?
That was Mr. Remind playing his panda first and getting crushed by Fortitude.
Oh, yeah, that was with the Panda. Yeah, that's a lot more greedy. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this Warchiefrich dude is not playing neutral hero. That's for sure.
Socky McSock, thank you for the 10-month resub.
Also, Yebe! 10-month resub. Love the fight of the Brits. It is indeed a very awesome fight so far.
So DeMusliM, what this time? Fast expansion, absolutely possible on this map. It just led to victory.
How about mercenary camp here?
Yeah, that can also be a factor. But if you go for the Merc camp right away and suddenly 2 Wisps come in for the detonate, ooh, that doesn't feel good. It's really risky. Oh, but he is doing it apparently. If the footy doesn't go scouting, that normally means he pulls the camp. Maybe. Oh, no, he doesn't? That's a wasted footy then, kind of.
And then that means he doesn't scout. That means he doesn't punish the shop creep.
Yeah. And that's a good opening for Warchief, I'd say. As long as he doesn't do any last hit denies, which so far he didn't seem to be doing. Big mana pot. The only hero in the game that doesn't like this item is a Demon Hunter.
It's more gold. It will maybe finance a circlet or boots or...
He could keep it for the Panda if he's really banking on the late game.
Or you can keep it for the Panda if you really want to bank on your late game.
Yeah. Big true, Neo.
Maybe that's the way that I can appear smarter. I just always repeat what you say.
We call it the Echo Cast.
That's what we could call an echo cast then.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that's big experience here.
Oh,
with the water elementals.
Here.
Yep. Can he
I
steal?
feel like with these detonates, Rich could still improve a little.
Gets the water elemental. Can he get the Magi?
Oh, Mana Bird! There was a window there, but
Yeah.
I didn't try for it.
Okay. Good damage on the Muslim. Mental circlet gloves. Round and round and round it goes. Ooh, Demon Hunter's committing hard. Blocks with the Archmage. Forces the TP. Was that necessary?
Oh! Whew, that Archer. Calculated. I think it's okay. Oh, he misclicked! He just used the mana pot by accident.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Well,
It may have been intentional to heal up more effectively, but that would be
Exactly.
weird because he was only missing like 80 mana.
proxy shop. More archers. And the Muslim feeling strong now. 6 footies. Expo coming. Gonna be a late tech.
Oh, and snare. Where's it going? Nowhere.
Out of
Player's
nets.
forces are under attack.
Can you right click this down?
I was about to say the same. Like 3 archers. I think it's too many footmen. Takes care of the footmen first. And with militia here.
Dude, great control. Archer's always firing at the perfect time. Demon Hunter movement. Just Mwah. Beautiful.
Remo is in love.
You can call me Mr. Stuttered soon.
Mr. and Mrs. Jaracup breaking up because of you.
Oh, true. That was between Rich and Hawk back then,
Yeah,
right?
the wedding picture was awesome. There were some good memes in 2015.
A player's forces are under attack.
And then came Happy, and nobody was laughing anymore.
Happy versus Focus for a while there was also a really cool rivalry.
True.
But then there came a time where Happy won 14 cups in a row, which is kind of the same timeline we're in right now.
True that, Remo. Big true. Whew, okay though. Rich, what do you do with this game? I feel like this is not the greatest for you yet. It's Naga again.
He's doing old school archer push. No talents yet.
A lot of archers there. He's going Engine of Wind now. But this won't support this push.
Defense is already finished. That's important here. I think the Muslim is looking pretty good.
Yeah. I said the same. Are you echoing my cast now?
Yeah.
That's
Echo.
This will result in a lack of knowledge. That is... You aware of that? Anyway, DeMusliM is holding this pretty well, as we said. Defense is ready. And now you need talents.
Double win talents, man. Okay. And the Muslim is going double racks defense footies. It's kind of cool.
This double racks is a little hidden, but he must assume it by now.
A player's
Rich on
forces
LR
are
playing
under attack.
talents. Double Engines of Wind. No tier 3 tag. Is he ready for this?
Working, though.
You always underestimate the power of the talents.
Right though.
Yeah, he definitely needs Fairy Fire and magic damage. Trying to right click here, get rid of that Town Pole. This could backfire as the Demon Hunter is taking a lot of damage. Only level 2 at the moment. When will the first Talon arrive?
He needs like, what, 7 talents to ferry all these footies though?
You don't need to ferry all the footmen. You need to ferry one footman at a time. Focus fire kill.
Eh. Alright, the Muslim certainly knows what's up now. Sees all the wins here.
He's so confident. He's so confident. A panda would be so awesome. But of course, single target is also nice with the Naga.
It's Footman Frenzy over here, boys.
It looks like it, right? The trees are not fighting too much.
Oh,
He's
nice.
soaking up quite some damage here, though. Rich's army is all over the place.
Level 3 demon finally. Ancient of War does fall.
Problem for these talents, by the way. I'm a big fan of the talents, but water elementals wreck them.
Yep.
Player's forces
And he
are
sending them into the back. Looks pretty good.
a town is under siege.
And for DeMusliM, this is kind of an easy thing to react to now. He can. It doesn't really matter what he builds. Everything is good against this build in the long run. Very, very timing dependent push. And DeMusliM just stopped it in its tracks.
So about everyone underestimating talents.
It wasn't ready yet. Timing was a little off.
So the talents you still hold to it are very good?
It can be a very potent strategy for sure.
Yeah, okay.
A town is under siege.
Well, tier 2
Dump.
is going to be reached soon. And then we have breakers coming probably. Which is not going to go well with talent potency.
Yeah, in the long run,
Forces are under attack.
it's a pretty spiky power spike that you get with the talents. Let's put it that way.
AKA, they fall off real hard.
Kind of. Heal scroll.
Demon block. Oh, that footy block though. Wow.
Pretty sick plays by DeMusliM. The Trapper is helping! Oh, the Trappers are helping! True trolls.
Got the big healing potion, by the way, from this camp, which is excellent. But the Talons are also hurt, man.
Naga second by
Naga
DeMusliM
second.
now.
Oh,
Easy
yeah.
to single out more and more. Heal scroll used very early, or forced to use that very early. Heal potion on the Demon Hunter. He's supposed to carry, but he's not equipped to be a hero.
He needs a hero.
He's
Kind
trading.
of killing a few footies, but the Muslim needs still got so much production. Oh, heal pop.
Chief down to 30. Heal pod used already. Ooh, the footman block again!
Stuff. Woo.
Last second.
Dude, seriously, last second.
How's the Moonju situation? I feel like it's pretty dire and we go full distance.
Hells yeah, baby.
That extra content here now. DeMusliM, Nerves of Steel. Not giving up when it was 2-0.
And very important question. What is the last map? The answer is Echo Isles. And that means two things. Firstly, DeMusliM can easily fast expand again. But secondly, it means Demon Hunter can easily get off to a strong start with the Merc camp. And it's possibly the best counter expo map. I think Rich is way better when he goes for these counter expansions rather than for the pushes.
The final map of the final match of the final day of the European qualifier. All comes down to this one map. This was pretty hyped, this match, and it did live up to the hype for sure. Is Warchiefrich running out of steam?
I don't think so.
Did DeMusliM figure out that the bears are counterable with earlier dispel and breakers?
If he gets the counter expo up quickly, if he gets the bears out quickly and upgrades and so on, breakers can still be beaten. I'm liking, just as far as playstyle goes, I like Echo Isles a lot for Rich. He's probably going to go for an Ancient of War creep at the Merc first. I would think that's a good idea. But we'll see. We'll see. We're counting down. Map 5. Decision.
Benjamin Baker versus Richard Studdard. The Battle of the Brits concludes on Echo Isles. Damn, since when are qualifiers so hype? Hype and fun. You don't know it either, right? Speechless.
When the best play, dude, we are entertained. And yeah, this is just a treat to see. Rich goes for the normal green creep instead of the Merc. Very surprised by this. Yeah. DeMusliM has shown no signs of early aggression at all. In fact, he has very clearly shown that he likes to play expansion heavy early. This does not exactly look like the right opening to me. This would be usually a keeper opening, but no way is he playing keeper now.
Maybe he was tricking you. Just acting like he's disgusted by the keeper play and saving it for the big games.
Demon Hunter.
Archmage, Demon Hunter again.
Why?
Can you go for an early Ogre Magi at the marketplace?
Yeah, I guess it's... You can with like 3 archers, but... If you creep in the south, you can creep to level 3 way quicker. With the mercs, with the camps being so close to each other. And the level 3 demon, that is the strength of Warchief.
A player's forces are
Rich.
under attack.
Dude, from a 2-0 to a 2-2, and now a decision that Remo doesn't like. DeMusliM scouting. Did he make it into an ESL final, by the way? I know he made it into semifinals.
I don't think he made a final now. I'm not sure.
Okay, Gloves of Haste here. There's a Wisp bottom right. He could expand on the spot. Okay, Circlet Harass.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wisp scouting for the AM's movement. Green into Expo is, I guess, the norm. On Netties, we see a lot of humans here instant expanding. If they play AM.
I would
Okay,
expect
this is
that.
green into Expo.
Mana burn it is. And counter expansion. Super early on. We
But
saw
he's gonna
this.
scout it though. Probably. Okay, it's very important for the Demon Hunter to stay around here and do a lot of damage and be annoying to ensure time for his own expansion. Oh,
Yeah.
he turned around, I think, without seeing it.
I think so too. He was distracted by an archer. So he's sacrificing the archer for this. Still threatening the mana burn here. Archmage can't summon another Water Elemental. This has taken DeMusliM quite some time. 144 doesn't get it again, just like on Last Refuge, but he's getting the Footman.
Was denied, actually. Not bad. Whoa.
Archer here.
Does that block the Town Hall?
A player's
You could
forces
go...
are under attack.
Now you can go to the right or to the left. Yeah, there we go.
But
bottom
that's an
left.
awkward position.
Yeah, you can engage very, very well from the south.
Alright, Rich is willing to stay in here, buy just a few more seconds, and then use the TP to make sure the tree finishes.
DeMusliM trying to catch him.
Oh. Get the boots. Or the staff.
20 HP. With boots, it should be easy. Here we go. Okay, now we're talking. Two base, baby.
And he didn't see the tree. Had he scouted it earlier, he could have canceled it right now. Ooh, that's gonna hurt when he checks the replay if he loses. And he's calling Militia now to creep the Merc.
He's
During
expecting
the making of the Expo.
a bigger push, I guess. So he wants
Yeah.
the Merc open.
That costs a lot of lumber right here. Oh boy.
And that's delaying the tech. Warchief already on the tech tier 2. And a Hunter Soul is coming. Close +9 though. Great for the defense. And Warchief is coming again.
Oh, that scout tower. So close to finishing. Should finish. Must finish. Will finish. Another deny. Dude, these denies have been perfect. Tier 2 around a minute away for Rich. Naga or Panda, again the question.
Naga,
Sam is
to be
strong.
honest, wasn't too successful. Problem how to creep the Panda.
player's forces are
Rich wakes up to creep. This could be a disaster.
There's quite some wisps here. End snare, double end snare. How does he defend against these footmen? Demon Hunter is super low, aiming for the block again. Oh my, so much damage. These swords. And he's afraid of that fireball. That's a lot of time for the Muslim. Wait, to the Expo, how's he healing?
That was a mistake, I think. He double tap TP'd. I imagine.
Oh wow.
Needs to get a tele staff now. Oh, Rich under a lot of pressure.
Is that the end of the comeback for DreamHack for Warchiefrich?
It's looking rough. It's looking real rough. Wisp repair. He needs the wisp repair.
Where are they though? Bottom left. Not coming. Warchief engaging now. But the DeMusliM just right-clicking. No repair at all. He gives up the Expo. Oh, what now?
Rich gets level 2, but he needed it a long time ago.
What was the mistake exactly?
I think creep route. I think you should have gone for the Merc camp first. He was stuck on level 1 demon for such a long time. But thanks to the great denies by DeMusliM, to be fair. This AM is almost level 4 suddenly, man. That's crazy.
Everything seems to be falling apart. Reverse sweep in the works. And again, Warchief picks the Naga. What to do now? 1 base, 2 base. Level 3, level 2. Tier 2, halfway done.
A player's forces are under attack.
It felt like that Warchief was already in the main event. It felt like DeMusliM has no solution to him. I think a lot of people believe that, but not DeMusliM himself.
Yeah. Certainly felt like that. Rich takes out the Merc camp, but boy, is he losing a lot of health for this. Moonwells are looking okay.
Needs the Mercs. Needs to go back, and then what? He is supposed to be the one to pressure. Is it Rip Rich? Tier 3. We get a Mauler. DeMusliM was expecting another expansion. Tier 2 finished now. At the Tavern with the Naga and a Berserker. That's a lot of damage now. Again, Rich has to try to go to Bears. Not forgetting about Adept now. Gets Rejuve earlier.
He's gonna get level 3 here finally. But man, this is so late for the demon.
DeMusliM on
He's
the
gonna
way.
be pushed. Oh, and that shot means no Bubble Venom.
No stab, no. Okay, he has 1. But yeah, didn't get that. Tier 3, of course, far away. DeMusliM on the way into DreamHack Summer. His team might have lost today. But if the team captain himself has to play, it seems to be working.
Demon Hunter's surrounded, he can't get out. The Demon Hunter's dead.
That's it. No way! GG's! Warchiefrich, the comeback ends here, and DeMusliM wins the Battle of the Brids with the reverse sweep.
Great play by DeMusliM. In how dire of a situation he was, man, and he fights his way back.
He was out,
Great
man.
fortitude.
Warchief wiped the floor with him on the first 2 maps. And then he adjusted the army composition, he adjusted the timings, and the builds a little bit here and there, and there was too much for Warchief. He didn't adapt. That was a little bit of Robo-Rich again.
Yeah. On LR, that strat. I don't know, man. Talents. I haven't seen them work in a long time. And I was so surprised they didn't go for the Merc camp. When he looks strong is when he's relying on his Demon Hunter and he makes sure he gets level 3 early, ideally with boots. And then he controls the game really well. But if you go for the small creep route, if you're stuck on level 1 forever, that all doesn't work.
In general, maybe if you want to be successful, maybe you have to ditch the Demon Hunter. Maybe you have to apply to the meta. There is a reason why no one else plays Demon Hunter, why no one else is playing Mass Bears in this matchup. And maybe Rich was a little too stubborn in the end. Alright. Hope he stays with the scene. Hope he still enjoys it despite the loss. Really cool for DeMusliM, man. He voiced some frustration about Undead before. So hope this feels better now. Really cool to have him in a big tournament again. I vividly remember IM Chengdu, I think 2009. We had epic battles against Ted, for example. So DeMusliM in a tournament, always good. That is the 4th human as well.
And we're going to have the 4th human coming on here to talk to us in just a moment.
Oh,
He's looking for the headset to plug in. And then
is that a debut?
To him.
Did we ever had DeMusliM on stream?
I don't think we have.
Me neither.
First time. Hell yeah.
busy, busy, busy day for Ben today.
Didn't America already start, by the way?
No, at 9.
Ah, at 9, okay.
So, as you can see on stream, we got Hawk, Thorzane, Blade, DeMusliM. We got Cooper, Spiral, and in quotes, Cash for the orcs. 6 undeads, of course, strongest race, as oftentimes in Europe. Happy, Craft, Side, Vortex, Wan, X-Lord, Mouseboards, twice here, and Foggy, Sonic, and Neutron. Oh, this is gonna be awesome, man. 4 groups, 4 players each. Looking forward to this a ton.
Hello.
And I guess we're here.
Hey.
How's it going, guys?
Looking very,
Going.
very, very good, man. We had a lot of fun with your series. How about you?
I gotta admit, like, first game on Tyrannus, I thought I was in not the worst shape, but then, yeah, I mean, that was just a weird ass game. Like, honestly, I don't get to practice against Demon Hunter that much on that map, so I was a bit out of my element. Then the second game on Amazonia, when I got like a surround on his Demon Hunter very early on with Militia. And I was like, okay, I'm not in bad shape. And then I got to creep quite a lot, and then I got my expo up and stuff. Then I took some awful engagements, and I was so sad. Like, my girlfriend just said now, like, you were angry after the first 2 games. I was like, yeah, babe, I was freaking angry. But I then was like, okay, this guy seems to play nothing but Demon. And, you know, like, a lot of these push strats that I was doing were very good against the, you know, the meta styles of Night Elf. But then when I realized, oh, this guy is literally just doing this even on Tyrannus, I even went about, like, not scouting a couple of the games and was like, for example, Last Refuge, I didn't scout at all. And then he turned up with a Greater Mana Pot, and I was like, oh, he crept the shop, I guess. Like, so I should have scouted, but yeah, I just think Demon Hunter kind of went out of fashion because it's not the best against these fast expo builds.
Yeah, we definitely saw the hero taking the back seat nowadays, but Rich still, favors that hero quite a bit. A funny piece of trivia, what Rich told me today when I asked him about the Keeper and why he doesn't play him. What he said was that the Keeper was too easy and that he wants to have pride in his victories. What do you have to say about that?
I wish Undeads all felt the same with Crypt Lord. That's all I'm going to say. I think, honestly, I think like the Keeper meta, I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's Imba or anything. I think one of the keys that you have to have as a Night Elf, because I mean, honestly, Rich played really well. Some of these fights I thought were going to go way better. I think his rejuv management was exceptional in the fights. I think that's the one thing that really stood out to me with his play. Compared to other elves, like he was way better at rejuving his bears and heroes and stuff. But yeah, your biggest strength as a Night Elf is variety, and not utilizing that and not really changing helped me a lot in this series.
Yeah, it was quite the roller coaster ride of emotions for you. Now you made it through into the top 16. When you signed up for all the qualifiers and everything, did you have an estimation in your head how likely that was going to be? How did you view your chances at the beginning?
Honestly, when I saw that I was matched against Lubba first, I was like, fuck yeah, like just one more win, you know? But he smashed me with this build that I have. I still, like, I played against him on ladder today, and I was doing well on ladder. Like, I beat Forze maybe 3 or 4 times in a row and beat some other players, like really good players. And then I met Lubba, and he did the same thing, and I'm like, God damn it, like, how do I beat this? But I thought I was going to qualify when I saw Lubba. Beforehand, I had no expectations, honestly. I was like, okay, I'll have some fun games. I'll see how I do. But when I went through the first qualifier, I was stoked, man.
And with you being through now, does that rekindle a bit of competitive spirit? What are your aspirations now, knowing that you're playing with the best in the highest league, with the very strongest players in Europe?
Just with your... Oh, okay, sorry. I was like playing with the strongest, but I get to play the Americans, Remo. Like, I'm not sure that's entirely true. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm looking forward to it. My mouse is freaking broken, so I'm like, it literally broke like 3 or 4 days ago, and I was like, man, what freaking timing? And then I ordered a new one, and apparently it comes all the way from China, so it's definitely not coming fast enough. But yeah, honestly, I'm gonna take each step as it comes. I'm gonna work on my human versus undead a little bit because I'm getting better versus the standard DK stuff. But the Crypt Lord, man, I have no idea right now.
So for a microphone, you go to an actual store, but for the mouse that you really, really need for competition, you're too lazy and you order it online?
Well, I put express where it said next day.
Ah.
And then I get a text and it's like, yeah, this is coming from China. Like, you even have to pay like some crazy Swedish import tax from China. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
gosh.
shit.
So yeah, unfortunate.
So next round, you're going to be probably facing the undead. It's 6 of them. Does that bother you, or will you use the 3 days to find solution? Or did you give up already?
Wait. I never give up. Like, I get really freaking sad and like hard on myself, but I think one thing you have to do as like a bit of an older player is realize that anything can happen. Like today, I was upset with being 2-0 down, but I was just, I took a bit of a breather, a bit of a relax moment, and was just like, okay, change it up, like do something different. So I always kind of keep that mentality. But what do I actually play next? I have no idea.
Yeah, I think we will find out about the group seedings later tonight once the Americas are done. That relax moment, was that the moment where you decided you go for breakers? Because that fixes the rejuve problem?
There was a few things. Like on Amazonia, I think if I just made a freaking arcane vault and added a few breakers to my mix, it would have probably been a win.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think I was probably like 70 supply against 50-ish, or maybe just broke 50. But I started realizing that what his strengths were, and so I was playing to avoid them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Really cool that it worked out. Reverse sweeps, always pretty awesome to cast. But it was a stressful day for you, I guess, with the StarCraft Clan War and then the Warcraft Qualifier. We don't want to steal any more of your time. Thanks so much for being on. Not too many Warcraft players are willing to do that. And we see each other Wednesday or Thursday, I guess.
Yes, and it was 3 clan wars today. Okay,
Oh,
Neo
shit.
3.
Oh, sorry.
So there was 0 prep time. It was like 6 hours of casting or whatever, and I was like, okay, Rich, let's go. And then I was getting bopped about. I was like, oh my god, bad day. But yeah, thank you guys. Love what you do. Subscribe to Back to Warcraft and peace, motherfuckers.
Thank you, man.
Oh, wonderful. Ben Baker, ladies and gentlemen, among the top 16 of Europe. What a great addition. Man, we had Krav, Neutron, and DeMusliM on here already, and all of them pretty charismatic, super happy.
Yeah.
Love these guys.
Everyone super relieved. We could really feel the weight dropping off their shoulders.
Yeah.
And suddenly what was a stressful day for DeMusliM turns into a wonderful one. He makes it through today, along with Juan, Krav, Spiral, Neutron. Oh, it's entered wrong on the page, by the way. They entered that rich one. Nope, he didn't. DeMusliM won, and Blade joining Cash, X-Lord, Cooper, Sonic, and Side.
Exactly. Hopefully the seedings later tonight. I really hope we will get the seedings after the American qualifier, because that's only 2/3 of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Would you think we would stop streaming without broadcasting the Americas? Hells no! Once again, these are the top 16 of Europe, as Remo just pointed out, but it's easier for the eye if you see that as well, and for the brain. Hawk, Thorzane, Blade, DeMusliM, Cooper Spiral, Happy Craft, Side, Vortex Van, X-Lord, Foggy Sonic, Cash, Neutron. And these will be split into 4 groups of 4 players each. GSL 4-player double elimination system leading into an 8-player double elimination system. Starting this Wednesday. And of course, it's about $10,000 and at max 450 EPT points that lead to the $130,000 tournament in Katowice in 2020. So, Remo, it's time for you to go. Go away. It was a wonderful, wonderful Sunday with you once again.
Yeah, we all had a lot of fun together. And guys, you stay tuned because Neo and the Dust Boys are going to be here for the rest of the day. And I'll be back tomorrow.
Exactly. And our game for the American qualifier is, I got to look that up real quick because it's a different link than I bookmarked. Kiwikaki versus Deuce. This is going to be good. It's from a Brit Derby to Canada Derby. Lots of derbies here today. So guys, see you in half an hour. I will be there with Bidu and Carson. Remo, have a wonderful evening off. We see each other for the ESL Meisterschaft relegation tomorrow evening.
Hells yeah. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.